My name is Kelvin Polk. I'm 19, sophomore, class of 2021 at Coastal Carolina. Let's get right into it, man. I know you're wondering what about my background, any of my high school career, anything like that. So, my 9th grade year, tried out for JV at Darlington High School. I got cut by Coach Caraway. And my 10th grade year came, I was working hard the whole summer and everything. 10th grade came up, we was at conditioning during the summer. I got about 8 rebounds within like the first 2 minutes of the game, and I'm throwing outlet passes, shooting threes. Coach Carey put him to the side after that. Mind you, this is before trials and everything. We just at conditioning. He was like, yeah, my bad about last year. What actually ended up happening last year was when I got cut from 9th grade, I went and played rec. And when I played rec, I averaged 30 points, 3 assists, 8 rebounds. So Coach Carey came to some of my rec games and saw that. So that's what he was talking about. He said, my bad about last year. So he told me, he said, well, yeah, I'm gonna make that right this year. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, we're gonna work on some of your game this season. So he said this season, I was like, okay, so that means I made a team. I was happy about that. Throughout my sophomore year, I went from being a role player on the bench to being a starter. Then my junior year came up. My family had some little financial issues and things like that. So unfortunately, I couldn't play varsity anyway. I couldn't play varsity with Coach Al. I had to work, and so I had to sit it out. My senior year came, and that's when I tried out. I had money this time, so made the team. You know what I'm saying? Some of the reputation had died down because I had missed a whole year of basketball, so you know how that goes. But I was working out still. I just wasn't on the team. So anyway, senior year here trials, I made the team easily. Coach Al already knew that, and I started off on the bench. I wasn't even 6 man. I was probably like one of the 9th players on the end of the bench. I was coming off the bench, subbing in for Jalen Smith. He was the starting center. I was only 6'2". So from that point on, probably 5 games go by. I'm coming off the bench, I'm hustling hard, getting rebounds and everything like that. Cause my athleticism wasn't 100% there. I could dunk, but I never dunked in a game, so my athleticism wasn't consistent. So after about 5 games, coach noticed all my rebounds, and I'm putting it back up, and I'm getting like all these assists off the rebounds. So he was okay, fine, we're gonna let you start. So after about the 6th game of the season come up, I'm starting. I'm going crazy. Well, not crazy, not averaging like nothing 20 like that, but like I'm getting like 8 points, 9 boards, 6 points, 9 boards, 6 points, 12 boards, blah, blah, blah. But he's noticing my rebound, because that's what I did when I was in high school. I was just a good rebounder. I knew how to time my jump, because that's what a lot of people got lazy in high school rebounding, so that was my way to get out and get noticed. So doing my rebounding thing, the second half of the season, I'm getting double-doubles pretty consistently. Unfortunately, I didn't get no offers or anything like that. So my summer before my freshman year of college, I was thinking about going to the University of Mount Olive, which is in North Carolina. That's a Division II school, I think. I think it's Division II. I was going to go there, but the tuition spiked up, so I couldn't afford to go there. So I transferred over to Coastal the week before classes started. Came over to Coastal. Some of my friends were there. We found out about trials. I'm doing all my workouts every day, going to class, doing all my work. So when I got to class, I'm doing my homework and I'm going straight to the gym. I'm doing all my workouts and everything. And they told us trials was like September or October, somewhere around that time. But it was a hurricane. I think it was Hurricane Matthew or something like that. Hurricane came up, so they pushed trials back to like sometime in November. So once we get back to school, I go to the tryouts. I mean, killing it. I killed it. It was 10 people there. He cut all 10 people though. Didn't nobody make a team out of that. So that explains why I didn't play my freshman year. And now my current sophomore year, they didn't even host trials, so I didn't even get a chance to show my improvement on my game or anything like that. I know you're wondering what's my skill set, what are my tendencies, things just like that. Okay, well, my skill set, the best thing I do is defend on ball. I apply great on ball pressure. The second best thing I do is shoot threes. My 3-point shot is lethal. It's extremely lethal. I've been working on that since the 7th grade. That's when I found out my shot was lethal on the middle school team. My 3-point shot has been there for an extremely long time. Some other things I need to work on though, as far as my ball handling. Because if I rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate it at like a 6. Because I know it should be way better than it is. Don't get it wrong though. I can bring the ball up the court. I can dribble through pressure, things like that. I can still handle all those types of things. But I know it needs work. I know it needs work. Other things I know I could probably work on is my speed. I know I need to get a whole lot faster. Like, I know I need to get a whole lot faster. My jumping, my athleticism, as far as like going for blocks and dunks, is through the roof. I can jump with the best of them. Yeah, like I haven't had my vertical measured. I need to get it measured, but yeah, I can. As far as me jumping for blocks and dunks and rebounds, I definitely got that. Hustle plays, I love to get on the floor. I love to chase extra rebounds, all the loose balls, everything. I'm that type of player. I'm like that grit and grind type of player. And some of my tendencies, I typically like to pick up the best ball handler on the other team. Basically like the main player, the star player, regardless. I like to take that player out of his game. I talk trash. I'm an extremely bad trash talker. Like I'm really into talking trash to people, because I like to get inside people's head. Because when you get into my head, they can't do what they want to do. You see what I'm saying?
Swagger on 100,000 trillion.
That's that Draymond Green stuff, Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Swagger on 100,000 trillion. Swagger on 100,000 trillion.